Okay, this is going to be a playthrough of Warsim, and we're going to start a new game, but I'm immediately going to cheat and just go straight to the black market, and this is going to be like a sort of black market playthrough-y kind of thing. Random races. We'll go for normal mode. Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Okay. So we're generating some races. It'll be interesting to see what we get. Platinum Tribe, Mine Naga Province, Pygmy Clan, and some other stuff. Be interesting to see what races these are. I know one of them is going to be Nagas, and I don't know what the Pygmy clans would be. Maybe something small? Who knows? Hold of Strossos. I don't know what that is. Okay. Okay, Hedge Troglodytes, Mine Naga, Autumn Snotlings, Ash Corpse Lords, Soul Folk, Goblins and Demons of the Seven Gate. So most of these are going to be very uncivil. Troglodytes, Snotlings, Naga, Corpse Lords, I can't imagine them being very friendly. Okay, let's see what kind of king I am. I hope you're well, my lord. I shall crown you as the one true king of Aslona. You gain this title by default, as your father, the Mad King, is no longer fit to rule, rests now in the dungeons. Let us hope you do not follow me. Okay, so I am the son of a crazy king. I have a little very low public opinion, all things considered, because my dad was insane. Now I'm going to run a cheat code. Nope. There we go. And that should unlock black market, which is where I want to spend this playthrough. So black market, you can you find a bustling market with all kinds of shady activities taking place. There are many strange wares and services being offered, all under the guard of a hardened group of local bandits and thieves. So we've got the coin flip game. There's no money there at the moment. You can hire some bandits if we want to. I might do that. I'll buy like, I don't know, 10 of them. And this guy won't sell to you if you have a low public or a high public opinion. Anything higher than 35, and he'll think you're too fancy schmancy for his men to join you. So keep your public opinion low, folks. The Great Gargalak, one of the weirdest looking non-random NPCs in the game. Vampires are not to be trusted, even the civilized ones. The moment they get hungry, they will become trouble for all. Not at the moment, because that shit ain't coded. Okay, slaves and slave soldiers can be a good source of peasants and soldiers. Just hire a great deal of them and then grant them freedom. That is true. Okay, Sudden Death. So this guy will only play the northern version of Sudden Death, which is the shittest one. Maybe, well, the only thing that would be shitter than northern Sudden Death is southern Sudden Death. Mouthful. Which is just one dice. It's pretty much whoever comes first loses, or has a 1 in 6 chance of losing, or winning even. It's pretty shit. Okay, so he rolls, and he got a 6. Of course he got a fucking 6, so... Oh no, yeah, I got a 6 as well. What are the odds? There we go. There we go, I won some money. Alright, that's cool. We've got the magnificent Wolf Thorensen. I'm going to put the volume up for this one, guys. Wonderful. Wolf Thorensen. The only guy so jaded he writes his own name on his head. Alright. Market stalls. Anything interesting? Got a Blue Tree store. He's selling it for how much? Hey, it doesn't say how much he's selling it for. Well, that is definitely an issue. There's no mention of money whatsoever. Maybe it's free. Musician's Elixir. Don't want that. Magic Orb. Nope. Cheat Sellers Scrolls. No. Blessings Booth. You approach the stall of a strange-looking man who smiles innocently with the eyes of a puppy. He asks if you'd like a blessing, as he claims to know the names of all the gods. So apparently there are lots of gods. Let's see. Bless me. You pay the man, and he chants.
Blessed be Lord, the unlikely. Yours.
Okay. What about another one?
Bless my God to have a trade in your eye.
There we go. That's what I imagine he would sound like anyway, because he's scum. Okay, right, let's move on. So we've done the stalls. We've cleared through most places. Now we've got a lot of districts and areas to go through, and they're arguably bigger than this part of the game. So we'll go first of all to the black market slums. So you can actually change the background graphic of the slums if you give them enough money, and they rebuild. These little hut things will become houses. These things. But for now, it's not. So there's 1,000 people here at the moment, and there are a bunch of scum. 10 potential hirelings, 15 gold each. Done. Now there are still 1,000 people here. trouble. Okay, visit the Old Wizard's Tower. You approach what is known as the Old Wizard's Tower. It is known that in its early history, the newly established black market fell into the rule of the Dark Wizard. It is said that none could leave, and although the day and night wizard would commit experiments, I'm reading this terribly. Eventually, a local bandit gathered a band of warriors, broke into the tower at night. Most were slain, but they did defeat the wizard. After which, the black market fell into bandit rule. Cool. Okay, so I guess that's what this little thing is. So Evil Wizard's Tower, it has had an effect. This thing, Chell as well, this creature, was a slave of the Old Wizard, and there's also a lot of mutants in the sewers, which are related to all the experiments he did. So this guy still has an effect. Okay, we've got Slaves Post. There are currently 150 slaves. Holy shit, that's a lot. I'll hire all of them. But now I want to... what is it? You approach the slave post, but I'm informed there are currently no slaves. Right, I need to go and make sure that I don't have more men. Okay, good. Because if you have more slaves than you do men, they can rebel. And slave revolts are just a messy pain in the bum. Right, okay, let's go back into the slums. So we've got one more. Shelob's Well. You approach Shelob's Well, a location known to house the beast known as Shelob. None have been able to answer his riddles, but it is said that those who do will earn themselves a vast fortune. Okay. You await, and soon before you is the horror, a creature, the one known as Shelob. He screeches you. Hath called, so be it. I shall speak to you. You shall answer.
You answer right. You shall have my cancer.
Dark. Okay, so yeah, his face is a mix of both human and goblin, which is why it looks so weird. I suppose they all kind of look weird. And I just gave away the first answer, so we may as well do that. The battle score of the night is 150. And I'm not going to give away the rest of them, but there's several more questions until his little head bar fills up with stars. Every time you get one right, it spreads out, so this will be one there and one there. And you answer the next question, one there and one there. Once you get it all right, you will get his treasure, which is actually the Dark Lord's treasure. So that's that, and if you go back, you can't do it again. You need to see him once every 2 turns, or every turn even. So you can't just keep going back and trying again and again and again every turn. You have to remember to pace yourself. So that's this is the slums. Right, let's continue. There we go. Donate to the slums. So you can donate gold. Once it's hit 25,000 gold, it upgrades, and also the slum people love you, and they will come to your aid if you get attacked by any factions. And will also send slum folk to join your kingdom. So it's a really good thing to do if you got the gold, actually. So it's a real ally in the dark. So we've got the black market slums. We've got the dock row, which is one of my favourite places. And currently there's an empty dock. So every turn, a random ship has a chance to dock here. You get some ships that have real special abilities, like the I can't remember the name of it, the Serpent or something, the Long Serpent I think it's called, and that one has an entire Viking crew on it that sings a special Viking song, and you can talk to the leader, and they have relevance to the game. But for now, we don't have that. We have the Black Opal, which is a strange foreign ship which is docked at Dock Row. So the Black Opal will always be here, but the other dock is randomly generated every time. And we've got Aelin's Rare Tomes. Aelin's Rare Tomes is only open if you own a library, so I'm going to cheat. Wow, I have 666 gold. That's weird as fuck. Okay, right. Okay, cheats. Let's get myself. I'm sure there's a cheat that means I can choose the gold. Let's have a look. Nothing I can see. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to get myself a little bit. Okay, right. The kingdom upgrades. We want build the library, we'll upgrade that to a grand library. There we go. Now if we go to the black market again, and we go to Dock Row, Aelin's Rare Tomes is now open, and we can buy rare books. So at the moment you have, if we go to the library, grand library, we've got business section, we've got travel, fiction, and reference. All of these books are readable. They all contain little bits of information, poems, and weird things. But the rarer books, basically, the more less likely to... Well, the ones I thought would be special, we found later. So you've got a book called The Centaur, which is about a special race that I made just for Warsim, which doesn't exist in fantasy anywhere else, but I think it's unique enough that it could be a thing. So So check it out. Centaur, basically half horse, half elf. So they're like centaurs, but they have elven ears and elven sort of everything else. And they tend to be smaller. We've got the Black Market Management Book, The Legend of the Iron Hills, Zebafan the Magic Man, and the Black Bank of Azure. So one for each category, I believe. But I can't remember because there's a lot of stuff in this game and it's really hard to remember everything like that. So business section, Black Bank Management or Black Market Management, that is a unique one. So Black Market security players, well, large explains how to run the Black Market. Travel section, The Legend of the Iron Hills. Yeah, I haven't fixed that one. The fiction section, we've got Zebafan the Magic Man. Now this one's a special book because you can actually get an artifact with it. So he'd dance around the fires and summon demons from lost hells. He'd gather up the villagers and capture all their souls to wait, have I missed a bit? Oh, I did, yeah. Zebafan was magical. He liked to cast his spells. He'd dance around black fires and summon demons from lost hells. He'd gather up the villagers and capture all their souls to make a magic potion that could patch up his cloak's holes. Zebafan the Magic Man was truly quite insane. Rumour was a backfired spell had muddled up his brain. His only way of feeling was through nothing more than pain, but all in all, most days Zebafan was truly plain. Zebafan had pets, 2 dogs with 6 heads each. When they got too noisy, he would walk them to a beach. His only other friend was an enchanted talking peach, but he squished it one night after it gave him a very nasty speech. Zebafan the Magic Man found himself under attack. It was the horde of goblins who'd come from the old Iraq. He fought them long and hard with spells, but an arrow to the back saw Zebafan cast a spell that turned him into a sack. Zebafan the Magic Sack, behold, the man is yours. The bag, while full, it isn't. From within, the gold still pours. Oh, that was a hell of a thing to read. You know, it's a small illuminated bag crushed between the last page. So, you now gain a new artifact, which you have an artifact hall, which you don't. Let's do it. Artifact hall. We'll do this grand artifact hall, just why not? And let's have a look at that one. We've now got a special item, number 3, Zebafan the Magic Sack, even. You approach the pedestal that holds Zebafan, the magical sack. The bag, while currently empty, magically creates several gold coins each season. It is said to be the soul of Zebafan the Magic Man, an old world. And if we just end the turn here, hopefully I don't get attacked. And where are we? You get 1 gold from Zebafan the Magic Sack. So, it's a thing. Alright, let's continue anyway. So it's a year has passed now since we've been to the black market, so there are more bandits. The coin flip man should have gold now, so whoop, 10 gold up. Black market stalls. There should be more scum now. There's 997 people here now, so I don't know what those 3 did. Slaver's Post has 1 man or higher. And I should be able to have a go at Charles as well again. I'm not going to. So let's go back to Dock Row. So we've done Aelin's rare tomes. We've bought every rare tome. We've got the ruins of the Count's Arms. You approach the ruins of the Count's Arms, an old tavern visited by many a famous pirate in its heyday, such as Wilbur the Red and the famous tall and ugly portly pirate. It was burnt down during a large brawl over dock space when a ship docked and another ship spun. And actually, this is a reference to Oblivion, which, in my opinion, is one of the greatest games of all time. I think Oblivion, Mountain Blade, things like that, definitely up there. Definitely deserve mentions. Because they haven't changed my life, but they've definitely fucking affected my game development thing. Right, so we've got so Wilbur the Red is a reference to Wilbur, the tavern keep of the Count's Arms, which is a tavern in Anvil, and the reference to a tall and ugly portly pirate is a reference to Wilhelm the Portly, something like that I think he's called. So there's that. We've got the Seer of Mines, which is I put this in a long time ago, and there was plans to make it all deep and do things, but it's just really palm reading with no bearing on actual world, because it doesn't, I don't believe, in real life. So, smoke appears in front of you, blah blah blah, and I think it looks like a sword. And then they give you some random crap, and you can't come back again for a while. So that we've got an empty dock, because wait, what? Something should have docked there. So there's a random chance that nothing will dock there, but now I really want to see it with a new ship. Okay, Black Wall. You approach what is known as the Black Wall. To the locals, it was erected, known as the Black Wall to locals. Full stop. It was erected by the first black marketeers a long time ago to commemorate the hero Ed, who is said to have banished evil ratlings from the land of the magical stars. Okay, we've got the Hall of Goblin Heroes. Now this place will be different if there's a king of this market who's a goblin, because you can get different leaders of the black market, and if they're a goblin, he will be a lot happier and will have a bigger extra space in his little hall. So, what is this place? This is the Hall of Goblin Heroes. The black market commemorates many heroes But as much as we get looked down upon, there are a great many heroes of the goblin kind the world should know of. I live in this place with the remainder of my plan. Zox. I was crewmate of the Maria Elena. The river reference there. We used to steal all sorts of plunder from the coasts. I lived on mid-deck, but the crew and his captain were fools. Heard the captain Gaston met his end with an assassin's blade. Glad I got out when I could. That is an assassin's, what is it called, Dark Brotherhood quest that kills the captain of that ship. But I'm going to stop with all the references now because there are so many that we'd be here forever. So we're going to pay 100 gold and we're going to have a little tour. Prepare to have your mind greatly enriched by goblin history. So we've got Upward One Eye, a guy who shot an arrow in the air basically, hit him in the face. Because he was so swift at shooting things in such straight directions. And to prove his point, he shot one directly above his eye, and it took his eye out, and then he became shit. Orlac Steeljaw. I'm just going to summarise everything. So Orlac Steeljaw, there was a raid, a bunch of goblins attacked. There was a knight that sliced this goblin's jaw off, but he still survived. And later on, after the battle, the chief of his clan had some of the knight's armour, because the knight died, fashioned into a steel jaw for the goblin. Didn't actually do anything good for him though. Marek the Hell. So he was the sort of king of all goblins at one point, and he united all of the clans, so the Krut, the Iraq, all of the minor ones, and tons more that don't exist anymore, into a massive, massive goblin horde. And he was, wreaking havoc on the land until a sort of alliance of two major kingdoms met him on the field. And he was killed among many other leading parties and mass scores of goblins. Although the army was still greater, obviously they fled and splintered into the clans that remain nowadays. So Marek the Helm, pretty big figure. Then we got Hookah Halfface. So Hookah was a goblin warrior tasked with leading a scouting group to a small camp overlooking a large pit. I mean, essentially, they were tracking a demon, and when the demon spotted him and confronted him, it would have slaughtered him in seconds and his little goblin crew. So he headbutted it face first off the edge of this cliff thing they were on. But obviously demons have searingly burning skin, so it burned half of his face off. But his little headbutt, full body cannonball attack knocked the demon off the pit, saved his crew. So it is what it is. Goro Littlehorn. He is half goblin, half bull. We got Garloff the Tattooed, ambitious goblin who fought alongside Marek the Helm and became a feared high chief because he tattooed a blue arrow on his face for every major chief he killed, merging their clan into his, but eventually he took his clan and followed Marek the Helm under the United banner where he was killed. Nuno the Tower. Nuno the Tower was a goblin with the ambitions of ruling a human kingdom. He thought that if his helm was taller, he would pass as a human in height. He ended up falling to the blade of Garloff, and the guy we just saw prior to this, he was one of the ones that was killed by it, basically. Nuno the Tower was a high chief of the Goblin tribe, but he was killed by Garloff, and he was clearly a fool. Sugo the Sleepy Runt. Sugo, half elf, half goblin, but apparently quite vicious. And then finally, Ukro the Sea Lord, one of the greatest goblin heroes of all time. Ukro was a goblin slave, and basically, long story short, he was a slave on a ship. But when that ship was attacked by pirates, he incited a rebellion under the deck with all the goblin slaves who killed their masters, helped the pirates who were attacking the ship, and eventually the pirates, with respect to the goblins, split the plunder with them and let them go. The goblins then led the ship, began freeing other sort of goblin slaves from other boats, and they led a great large goblin fleet, which raided for a long time. And this concludes the talk. Come back anytime you want a refresher. So there we go. And that's the end of that, and we got the watchtower as well. You approach Dockrow Watchtower. It's currently occupied by a group of 50 bandits who are there to keep relative order in the dock. So that isn't always there. This is this graphic here. If there's not enough soldiers here, this will actually be a ruined watchtower. So yeah. And if there's a goblin leader, which is the goblin. Okay. Gordro. Very new area. Completely unfinished. The plan is eventually for all of these locations, to be fully functioning guilds. And when I say fully functioning, I mean you can join these guilds and take lessons. So, for example, Guild of Historians, you will have lessons every year, and you will have an exam at the end of the year you can go to if you choose to. And if you win, you get bonus perk, and you get perhaps some grade. But I want to make it really difficult. I want to make it proper mini course thing. Guild of Mages, which would be magical experiments and things like that. Shipbuilders Guild, probably not something you can join. Maybe I could put some actual shipbuilding stuff in there. Guild of Champions would be some sort of fighting thing, and the Musicians Guild would be an extension of the already existing Musicians Guild that's in the West. Just like a separate guild. So yeah, I think that would be cool. I remember playing a mod for a game that added a sort of Hogwarts-like school of various things, and it was really, really well done. And I'd love to get that in the game. I know this is a text-based kingdom management sim, so simulating a bunch of schools that can take classes and exams in is very strange, but I think it's these little things that make the game worth playing, because there's so many features and so much depth. But yes, we've got the Dragon's Kneecap Tavern, which is the only location in here that I can actually visit. So you enter into a place known as Guildrow, home of several of the strongest institutions in the black market, and a source of a great deal of the market's influence. It's the only untaxed district of the market, thanks to an old pact in the early market's history. So, you enter the Dragon's Kneecap, a small tavern tucked away between the guild halls. The tavern is run by an old elven warrior who hates elves. I'll speak to him. You approach the bartender, a strange man who identifies himself as Ezwin Elfhater. He is notably scarred on the left half of his face and has only one ear. Who are you?
I am Eswin Elfhater. Before you ask, I am aware of the irony. My kin, as one put it. Cowards. I led an elven regiment into unknown lands, and was set upon by giant wolves and an orcish war party. The bastards ran away, not me. I was not born to run. I killed 3 wolves. One tore my ear off, but I fought on. The orcish chieftain was oppressed enough to let me live. I lived with the clan for a few years, before I began leading parties of orcs and elven lands. Those cowards got what they deserved. This world is no place for cowardice. A world such as harsh as this will find a way to stomp out all cowardice until only strength remains.
That's what I imagine it would sound like. Anyway, this is randomly generated, the black market description of the leader. It will always be based on who we currently have. Wait, what? Zolaros? That's a demon name. What the fuck? Maybe it's a mistake. One second. Okay, no, okay, it's just a name. It sounds like a demon name, so I was just like, there's no way it could be a demon. I thought I discovered some cool bug. But no. Okay. So yeah, so he'll describe the leader based on their personality, his affinity to that personality, and everything else. So for example, this leader is a pyromaniac, hence the name Zolaros the Scorcher. He is a lover of fire, though most are scared of fire, admire his passion. So he hasn't mentioned anything about his personality, so I imagine he's just average. Tell me about the black market. The black market is a place where strength reigns supreme. The crown is not held by ancestry but by strength. Weakness is snuffed out here at the drop of a hat. It's really the only option for me. My homeland, they cannot stand the sight of blood, and here we are on the black market. A market so often soaked in blood it ought to be called the red market. So he just says a bunch of shit about different areas. We can watch a random, or speak to a random patron. Leave man drink his ale in peace.
An elf-hating elf, I've seen it all. The old shadow assassins are about. I know it.
I found this little pouch of gold on the floor. Must be yours, plus 12 gold. Nice. Ulfberth the Unyielding would yield if you paid him enough. Alright, so we can watch a brawl. I'm going to do that. We've got Azarin the Goliath versus Thorold the Krabby. So, bone-shattering punch straight off the bat from Azarath. I think it's clear. Sorry, Azarin. I think it's clear he's going to win. He has one more brawl. But this could be close. But I think Malor again will take it. It's usually one of the highest HP takes at the moment, which shouldn't be the way. It should be. Oh wait, what the fuck? Okay, Malor got a bone crunch in one. Light punch. Oh, another one. Light punch. Bone shattering punch. But a hard punch. Bone shattering punch. Oh, that was actually really tense. Okay, so we can watch the goblin dance. You approach a man who is sat with 3 strange figures. Lucia is a dragon. So that is not the description that should be there. But regardless, we're going to watch the goblin dance. I'm just going to note down in my change things. Goblin dance description. How about that? So, let's watch the goblin dance. Okay, now the description that was actually for is a game called Dragon Knight Wench, which is basically rock, paper, scissors. I mean, essentially. So, you approach a man sat with 3 strange small figures, and the illusion resemble a dragon, a knight, and a wench. He asks if you wish to play. So, we can send a knight, a dragon, or a wench forward. I'm going to send a knight. My knight is met by a wench who disarms him. I lose. She submits him to her ways. Okay, dragon. My dragon's met by a wench. All that's left is bones. Nice. Knight again. Your knight is met by another knight. It's a draw. Knight. Your knight is met by a dragon. The dragon is slain. Wench. Your wench meets a knight. She makes short work of him. Dragon. Your dragon is met by a wench. All that's left are bones. Nice. Knight. Yes, I've slain his dragon. So, it's rock, paper, scissors. I just did really well then, so I'm happy with that. And this is essentially the Dragon's Kneecap Tavern. That's that, and that's the entire of Guild Row, which brings us to Black Row, which is one of the, well, it's the last actual area you can visit. We can also ask if anyone wants to join us, so we'll go to that later. So, Black Row. So Black Row is one of the larger areas, ironically. It's also the scummiest, even worse than the slums. So you enter into a place known as Black Row. Black Row is known as the most vile depth. There's another one, known, it should be. Wow, this is a fruitful video. In recording this and playtesting, I am fix. Black Row is no. So you see in development right here, folks. Okay. So Black Row Tavern. So it's the only other active tavern in the black market at the moment. It's not the. It was the first tavern originally. This Black Row Tavern was the first place. So yeah, let's go into Black Row Tavern. You enter the Black Row Tavern, one of the surprisingly less seedy places in the worst part of an already questionable settlement. The tavern is, however, still rife with shady activities. A cloaked man sits alone. Now, that's mentioned. It's important. So, speak to the bartender. You approach the bartender, a strange man who identifies himself as Oglu. It says,
Don't worry, I know I'm an ogre, so don't mention it.
Who are you?
My name is Oglu. I'm an ogre. I run this bar with the earnings I made as a warrior for hire. This is just about the only place I can set up a bar, as you can imagine. Any questions?
Who runs Black Market? So he'll give a different description.
Black Market is run by its de facto leader, Soros the Scorcher, known for its affinity to fire. Little warrior.
I'm not going to read the rest of his mouth in his voice because it hurts my throat. We've got a special option here, asking if there's any other ogres. I know there's one on the Black Opal. Aside from that, occasionally mercenary groups pass through, blah blah blah. He just gives you a description of all the stuff he thinks, yada yada. Speaks to random patrons, similar thing again. The Dwarf Pit is one of my favourite places to go after a few drinks. Once saw a spiked knuckle brute get killed by a bandit. The punch was incredible. It was brawl just like the other place. This was all very similar. We can play a game called 12. This game is unique to this tavern, whereas obviously Knight, Dragon, Wench is unique to the other. So you approach the table and Knight's playing 12 and that's who's like to go. So the way 12 works is, first of all, you roll a dice to decide who gets what. If I rolled a 1, I would get 2 dice. If I roll a 2, I'd get 2 dice. You can only have a minimum of 2. 3, I'd get 3 dice. 4, I'd get 4. 5, 6, 6. And basically there's 8 dice to go around. So if I rolled a 4, the other person would get the remaining 4. If I rolled a 2, the other person would get the remaining 6. If I rolled a 1, the other person would get the remaining 6. If I rolled a 5, the other person would get the remaining 3. And if I rolled a 6, the other person would get the remaining 2. So I'm going to go first. So I'm going to roll, and I got a 6, which means I'll get 6 dice to play with, and he'll get 2. So I roll mine, and my goal is to get 12 combined between all of them, which is hard because I've got loads. He's only got to get double 6 to win. So I've got to get a low one. If that 6 was instead a 2, I would have had it. So I've got to get a really low roll. So 10, 13, 4, 20. The problem with this game is it takes a long time. It is quite a slow game. But you know, it's nice to have variation and try different things. So I'm just gonna speed ahead until someone gets it. There we go. Okay, and then we got speak to a cloaked man. You approach, and this is one of my favourite graphic characters in the game. He looks so awesome. Okay, as you approach, he turns his head to you and quickly speaks.
Do you chase the shadows?
Yes.
Bring the growth of the sewers to the old shadow, the grave of kings. And should a great pile of 10,000 crowns burn, we shall be happy.
The man turns and disappears into the crown of 10 crowns. So, growth of sewers to the old shadow and the grave of kings. And a great pile of 10,000 crowns should burn. Okay, next we're going to move into the sewers. So we're looking for the growth of the sewers while we're here as well, apparently. So you enter the dingy sewers of the Black Market. Said to have been a small dungeon network, it now funnels the waste of the Black Market and is littered with skulls, bones and urine. Okay, so we've got rat racing pen. You spot a group of sewer scum betting on the small amounts of gold on rat races. Strange, simple, but it looks fun. There are 2 rats all ready to race. One is painted red and the other is painted blue. Do you want to bet? Let's go on blue. that was red. Shit. I should have gone for blue. I'm gonna go for red now. Shit. I'm gonna go for blue this time. Alright. Yeah, let's win that again. That's a tie. Oh, go for red. Red's looking hot. Ah. Why does blue always win? Oh, blue is actually always win. Oh, it's not. There we go. Seems like a short thing about blue, but code-wise, there's no difference at all. There we go. Marathon mode. Let's bet on red. It's marathon mode. They run, I think, 9 laps or 10 laps. I don't know. There is a debug mode. Oh, look at red. Red is 1 lap ahead. No, but it was catching up actually. There we go. Look at that. That was awesome. Okay, so yeah, rat racing. It's interesting. There's a debug mode where you can run 99 laps, but that's a pain in the ass. Blue tree patch. You approach a small patch of blue tree fruit growing in the dirt. Wait, the growth of the black market. Let's pick it. I can't be subtle because I made this game, so it's kind of... I don't want to give it away and be like, oh, this is exactly what's happening. But yeah, I can't. I guess it can't be cheap if I pretended like I didn't know what was going on. I'm talking to children or something. Okay, dirt den. You approach what seems to be some kind of dingy den. It smells disgusting. Madman's den. You approach the wall with lots of scrawlings across it. It seems to be the canvas of a madman. Ruined yellow mural. You approach a strange and unintelligible yellow mural on a dirty sewer wall. Oh fuck. A strange unintelligible red mural on a dirty sewer wall. Okay, the ancient door. So, you approach a huge towering magnificent ancient door nested among the sewer wall. It seems to have far more advanced, or be far more advanced than all its surroundings, and a great deal older than anything you've seen. The door has somewhat of a combination in front of it. Nope. Okay, so there is some super secret, crazy, mind-blowing stuff behind that door, and I'm not even lying. Actually, I think it would impress most people who saw it. Now we'll have a look at the... I mean, you've already seen the new thing, because I kind of rushed ahead of it. But we'll have a look. Oh, wait, I can't find the game. There we go. Okay. Look at me. So this randomly generates a face and grabs stuff from just all of the face parts. So you'll get mashed together races of most monster thingies. Do you ever wake up and feel as though your face is melting? Well, mine is. Please help. My nose stings a little. My skin flakes are prized food down here. Barg. Us ghoul folk live down here in the tunnels. The sewer of the black market is actually an old dungeon. It was full of rat folk before the black market people settled. They killed most of them. That's for the origin of the mutants. The dark black wizard who ruled over the market created us, warping our ancestors and leaving us disfigured and monstrous. Above all, the above folk kill us on sight. A sad time. Cool, great story. Have you seen Erkberg? You know they look down upon mutants, but we are special. Who are you? Ugh. Swiggity swoop, my skin's turned to gloop. I grew another nose the other day. Oh no, that says toe. Dog body, kid brain. What the fuck? The rats have banded together and are running a racket. Swiggity swoop, my skin's turned to gloop. Help me, plus. Hey buddy, spare some skin. Swiggity swoop, my skin. There are like a lot of different things it could say instead of that. Have you seen Erkberg? I've collected 3 ears on the floor on my way to local room of ear giving. I'm going to have much praise tonight. The above folk chase us with pitchforks when I'm out to see the sky. Don't know what the fuss is about. The bloody thing gave me a headache. Mutants aren't known for their intelligence. Gods would be the biggest word any of us have said. Intelligence, so I feel like a right scholar. My brain is dead. Blurg. Eh? Eh? It seems like a rat died down here. It's making me hungry. Damn smooth skin. That reference there. I get really sad when people cancel plans. It makes me my feelings hurt, and makes me feel alone. Maybe I just did I ignore someone else in their time of wasting for me? I don't know. Gods, I want out of these sewers. I've collected 3 years today. Lifespan here is very short. You know what else is short? The word it is. Think about it. The rats are chasing me. My nose stings a little. Berg. Damn smooth skin. Do you ever wake up and feel as though your face is melting? I can't feel my eyes. I've collected 3 years today. I grew another toe. My above folk are rude. I am Wurgle-Burgle. I won a few skin flakes at the rat racing. I wanted to offer me gold, worthless stuff. What am I, an above grounder? The rats have banded together. Dog body, kid brain. Oh, curse the evil wizard who did this to our ancestors. Is it normal for my tail to start leaking? Spatial. I am Splashal. Hello. I am Erkberg. It's Erkberg! Oh my god. I'm having too much fun. Okay, right. I need to leave. So that's the sewers. We've got the Demon Hunter's Den. You approach the ruins of the Demon Hunters Guild, a group that were dedicated to eradicating demonic influence. They didn't last long. That's why you don't set up your guild wall in the darkest part of the shadiest, seediest place. The old Shadow Assassin's Den. So, just as a pro tip, this option is not normally here, but it's because we started that little assassin mini quest. You approach the ruins of the Shadow Assassin's Den, once a hub of death, but even in Black Crow they run well, killing men of all levels of power. The struggles this caused almost destroyed the Black Market. The Black Market decided to destroy them instead. There are still whispers in the ruins. Okay, leave the fruit here. So there's one fruit. Okay, the old house with an X painted across it. You enter a dark, dank house and find a horribly aged old man with huge black eyes that make him seem sinisterly inhuman. He tells you that he can summon demons from the demon gate to serve you, for a fee, of course. Okay. He chants some words, but have not been said in centuries, in several long-dead languages. Before you know it, you are stood outside the Black Market, where a cloaked figure stood near you. You catch a glimpse of its figure for a moment, and you see what you wish you had not. A demon now serves you. Nice. Okay. Black Alley. You approach a cursed place known as the Black Alley. The alleyway is said to have been cursed by a great evil that once rested here. It is believed that any who enter are never seen again. Okay, send a soldier. You send a wary soldier to walk down the alley. He soon makes a move, and his body passes into the shadow. He screams, and with a quick flash, he is gone. Careful, he said. I'm not going to go down there myself. Okay. You approach charred ruins of some burned houses. Yeah. I'm tired. Okay. And it's like 10 a.m., so I shouldn't be tired. Okay, Monument of Kings. Okay, so you approach the place known as the Monument of Kings. The monument marks all those who've ruled the Black Market over its years. So I'll read the names for a start. So we've got Amar the Ogre, Yar the Harvester, Garrus the Burnt, Finara the Old King, and Sarah the Helm. So if the Black Market leader we've got currently, Solaro, whatever his name is, dies, his name will be added to this, and it just keeps growing. And also the second option is to leave a fruit here, and that's the two places. We've got one more thing to do, leave 10,000 crowns. Scorched. I don't know. Burned shacks. There we go. We were just here, but I guess now that we've completed and fulfilled the other task, we can do that. Okay. There we go, and that's everything. And we've got another place, the ruins of the old prison. You approach the ruins of an old prison, or of the old prison. The place that held the worst criminals of the Black Market. It was a place feared by all and heavily guarded. When a local fool wished to be king of the Black Market, he freed the prisoners to cause enough chaos that he could assume the throne. The prison was ruined, and the escapees soon formed a new leadership and ruthlessly watched over the market for decades to come. The prison remains a ruin. So, yeah, the Black Market wasn't so bad. And that's the Black Row. Ask if anyone will join me. A pair of goblins, a pair of local peasants, and a small gang of 7 bandits. No one, a large local family of 10 goblins. You can only do it 3 times a turn. Attack the Black Market, but I don't think that's wise at the moment. Well, it is actually wise, I can probably beat them. And then we've got the Black Market Leaders Den. So this little graphic here is based on who the leader is. This guy's a pyromaniac, so he has little fire cones. Let's have a look. You enter the den. He notices a cockroach on the floor, picks it up, and eats it, then asks you what you want. What the fuck? My name is Zoroas the Scorcher, and I rule these parts as you do yours. The Black Market is a settlement set up to subvert the rules and regulations. It's a place of chaos under order. Truth be told, even I don't know where exactly I would class it. So you'll see. He says different things each time. There's a couple of options, so it keeps it fresh with dialogue. I'd like to trade. I'll consider it another time. I'm a little busy at the moment. Surrender to me. Alright, fuck you. We're gonna leave, and we're gonna end our turn, because I paid for this guy to be killed. So, being attacked. There we go. Let's have a little look. Zoloros the Scorcher, leader of the Black Market, has been assassinated and replaced by Sir Tor, friend of Fëanor. Okay, so this little guy, the friend of Fëanor, is an ally of Fëanor the Bandit Overlord, who is this guy, Fëanor Bandit Overlord, who is the massive bandit overlord. So all it means is the current leader of the Black Market is essentially a puppet, which is not good. So if we go to the, let's go to Guild Row, and we'll see what the bartender has to say about it. And the black market gets new leaders often. Currently we have Sir Tor, friend of Thanor. He seems like a coward, and he has a subservient to Thanor about just a puppet really. So he seems like a coward. He's a friend, because each bartender has a different sort of way of expressing their opinion. He's got a Black Row Tavern. It's run by its effective leader, Sir Tor, the friend of Thanor. He is quite nice, and is a subservient to Thanor. So I guess the other guy thinks that friendliness is cowardice. So this means that, actually, Black Row, Monument of Kings. And there we go, Zoroas the Scorcher is on there. It's got the leader's den, and now you notice it's now got the banner of the bandit horde on the side of the door instead, because he is basically a bandit. I am Sir Tor, friend of Thanor, ruler of the black market, though I won't gobble on any longer. You are an esteemed guest, so he's very friendly, very nice personality. Tell me about the black market. The black market is my home, and I'm glad to have it. We have our problems, but we get by. You're welcome to look around. A splendid idea, let us trade. So now, if we end the turn, I'm just going to skip that. Trade caravans from the black market earn me 535 gold, so I now get trade with them. There's a great thunder in the sky, sky to a dog. One of the clouds, oh, that looks greater than before. Yeah, that should be it. Okay, well anyway, that's pretty much a view of the black market. But what we're going to do now, fuck. Well, I've only got 356 men, and my men died. Okay, Slave Revolt isn't a faction, that's fine. Okay, well I can afford to hire many a troop, which I'm going to do. I'm going to hire everyone I can bother to hire. So some bandits, my prisons, 108 goblins, that'll do. Let's go to the black market, and it's time to kick this little bandit Levin bitch out. 488, 609, that'll do. Alright, we're not going to send anyone else. Bam! Done. Dead. So the black market belongs to Aslona now. Notice that little Aslona flag. Your men hold it while they await orders. So I can destroy the black market, I can sack it for anything I can take, or I can put a trade levy down on it. So I'm going to do that. Trade levy. So now we've got a little Aslona tag above that. And yeah, and now we can manage the black market. So, you enter the guard post and head to the captain's room where you overlook several documents. Well actually, we should be able to show as well, Dock Row, it's now ruined because there's no guards. I've put no one garrisoned in this town. So it's the ruins. You approach, you need at least 150 soldiers and overall you have 0. The spacing of that 0 needs to change too. Bear with me. Fix spacing of ruined watchtower. 0. There you go. Okay. So there's that, but yeah, right, let's manage the black market. View the trade report. So currently, because it's the first time I've had it, it hasn't earned anything yet, but it shows you where the money comes from. Now we can upgrade it to a more advanced black market, and we can fill a garrison. So I'm going to put, I'm going to add 500 soldiers. And now if we go to Dock Row, we'll also notice that you've got 500 men garrison here. Go to Dock Row, there it is. It's all built back up again, and we can visit and. New description, my men are all there. Throat. I'm going to upgrade the black market, and you notice the graphics changed already. And it should change for each area. Now we've got a gambling den as opposed to a coin flipper. So in the gambling den, you can guess the dice, you can bet on arm wrestling and stuff. So the house has a total of 10,000 gold. So I'm going to bet straight up 10,000. We've got a guy called Brixus the Drizzler, Rogal of the Ocean. I'm going to go for Rogal. No, win 10,000. So it's closed now, the gambling den has no more money this turn. Gargalak has a better description. Small man on a cushioned sword, and he has access to more information. So the way Gargalak in the upgraded black market can tell you more. Sudden Death. Now I can choose which Sudden Death game I want to play. So I can play original rules, northern rules, eastern rules, or southern rules, because it's an upgraded market. And you can see the difference. So southern rules is literally who goes first loses. Eastern rules is chill. You get 19 dice, so it's very simple. So I can't believe only 2 landed on 6. And there you go, he gets 2 as well. That's me. And there you go again, I got 3. He goes again, he gets 1, and it's just it's a chill game for a while, and then he gets a 10 towards the end. So he didn't get any. He had 8 dice, and not one of them was a 6, and he lost. I don't think I've seen it end so quickly before. Let's play again. Let's play Eastern rules one more time. 1, 2. There we go, 4 in one go. I got 3, and he got 3. I got one. He got one. I got one. Oh, and he didn't get one. Nice. And there's actually a little cheat here I'm going to tell you guys about. In the upgraded black market, if you type 69, you unlock a special edition version where there are 100 dice. It's, I don't know why I've included it, but it's nice to have different things that you can do. And it's amazing how many dice get wiped. So that was 25. That's a quarter of the dice landing on the 6 last time. 58. 7. Tends towards the end. So there's that. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. So Wolf Thorenson can now play you additionally as well a game-breakingly long song. Maybe that'll be my outro, but I'm not going to do that right now. Market stalls are the same. Slums, has slums changed? I don't think so. Dock Row. Oh yeah, Dock Row's fancier. Still an empty dock though, what's the deal? Why is there no ships docking here? Oh yeah, Bandit's kind of... Oh yeah, it's got a little Aslona watchtower there. Okay. That graphic should correlate. Oh wait, is there not enough people there to... Okay. Upgraded black market watchtower. Doesn't change. There we go. We're all discovering a lot of things. But yeah, so we got that. We've got Guild Row with the identical because it's brand new. Black Row. It's fancier actually, some of the buildings are fancier. Yeah, I mean that's about it. I don't know what else changes. I'm sure things change. Okay, right, let's end the turn. Pay wages to my soldiers in the black market, so you pay half as many wages as you do normally for the black market folk. Let's go to... And the bandits can attack and try and take it over. Now let's view the trade report. So now we can see how much we've made. Now you make significantly more when it's upgraded than when it's not. But this is not cheaper from this place. And I'm really interested to see if anything's docked now in Dock Row. There we go. C-Tab Clarabella. So it's one of the random, I think, 10 different ships you can put in. And that's that. So that is pretty much an in-depth view of the black market. I mean, there are actually like a lot of differences that can happen if you have different types of leaders. So we assassinated one, we've experienced a kind leader that was a friend of Feanor, the Overlord. But if you get a bandit or goblin leader, goblins will do different things. If you have a leader that's got mercantile, like a merchant-y personality, they'll charge you even to enter the black market. Angry ones might laugh at you. You can even get king-hating black market leaders who will not let you enter. You can't actually even come into the black market without attacking it or waiting for it to die. And black market leaders can die over time as well. So yeah, that is a 50-minute run-through of the black market, which, while it is probably the most in-depth area in the exploration side of the game, that is one of 10 areas in 3 zones in one of 4 regions. So there is a hell of a lot to see and explore in this game. It took me an hour to show you one of them. So thanks for watching, guys. The game is available on Steam. It's like $3.99, or I don't know what country you're in. It like varies by price, but it's pretty cheap, all things considered. I've worked on this game for like 2 years. It's like 150,000 lines of code, maybe more. It's a couple of bucks, a couple of dollars, a couple of yen, a couple of rupees, whatever you play with. So, you know, if you want to support a little independent developer, feel free to do that. And yeah, so aside from that, check out the game on Steam. It's constantly being updated. I have some bigger plans for the black market in the future, and I have them written down. I'm trying to think what I'm planning to do in the future with the black market. I want more throne room encounters to represent the black market people. So there's like 1 or 2 at the moment. I want to expand that. I want you can get certain black market leaders who are known as extravagant, and all that means is the places look a tiny bit nicer. It changes the graphics a little bit. But what I want to do is I want to add like a new like garden district with some special locations that gets built every turn that an extravagant leader is involved, and they get more extravagant as they stay in power until they die. Once they die, it sort of disappears. Also, bandits can hire troops from the black market. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff planned basically. At the moment, it's far from finished, but yeah. So I'm gonna have the magnificent Wolf Thorensen play me out. Let's go. Let's find Wolf. And here we go. So I'm gonna turn the volume up. Quite a song. Okay, so, yep, don't forget to subscribe, buy the game, do your thing. If you've watched all the way through, by the way, awesome. Awesome. You have too much time. Thanks, guys.